All right, welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Martin Folse, talking about a lot of events, and just to warn everybody, a lot of negative events that have been taking place. There was a positive spirit at a vigil this weekend for young Jori Lirette, but let's shift our attention. Let me bring up a picture, and I'll read the press release in full by the Thibodaux Police Department. A picture of a man that was arrested for aggravated rape, Terry Sanchez. On Friday, August 19th at approximately 7:30 p.m., a 12-year-old male juvenile reported to the Thibodaux Police Department that he had been raped in the men's restroom of Burger King, located on East 1st Street in Thibodaux. The juvenile victim was transported to the Thibodaux Regional Medical Center by his parents and later transported to the Children's Hospital in New Orleans. A rape kit was performed on the victim. The victim was treated and released. Based on the description given by the victim, detectives were able to identify and locate the suspect. On Saturday, August 20th, 2011, a warrant was secured for the arrest of Terry Joseph Sanchez, 51, of 521 Cherry Street in Thibodaux, for aggravated rape. Sanchez was arrested at the Thibodaux Police Department and later booked at the Lafourche Parish Detention Center, where he remains in lieu of a $250,000 bond. All right. Baffles me. That one baffles me. We're going to get your thoughts on that. Let's roll in, though, some B-roll also of a tragic event, but the vigil itself was positive, as we see the mayor talking from Thibodaux, Tommy S.J., and you'll be able to see, and periodically we'll roll in where we left off a lot of this tonight as we take phone calls, but a positive spirit. Thibodaux is a close-knit community. If you didn't believe it before, you better believe it now, because we have seen a lot of people coming forward to lend support. It's just like any other town. It takes its lumps, takes its bruises, but you can tell a city by the way it comes back. And certainly that was the case as this vigil went on, and we will take phone calls, and we'll roll some of that in later as people talk about it on the air and all, but a lot of people got up to lend support, and the community has definitely rallied around this tragic event. So certainly what is a tragedy in the long run will remain a tragedy, but the support of a city can help people to heal, can help people to move on. And that's what it's all about. You know, I really think that's why we put on this earth a lot of times, is to help our fellow man, our fellow human being. And that was certainly evident in Thibodaux. Let's take some phone calls and see what you're thinking. You could talk about the rape incident in Thibodaux. Remember, only allegations, but arrest has been made. Talk about the vigil and the service going on, or bring up any other topic that you'd wish. HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. Your comments tonight, please.
HTV, welcome to Bayou Time.
Yeah, first put your computer down or your TV down, because it's feeding back. Go ahead. HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. You're on. Go ahead, please. Hello.
Hello, Martin.
Yeah, you're on. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, man. How's your Mr. Eugene Falls doing?
He's doing good. He's doing good.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank
Martin,
you.
first of all, you know what they ought to do with that fellow they got in jail for killing his son? They ought to put a TV set in there and play that visual every day so he could see it, what's going on. Make him suffer for what he did. Make him realize what he did to that little boy. That's what they need to do with him. You know, I don't feel sorry for that man at all. They need to do something to make him suffer. I hate to say that. Yeah. And for that other man that raped that child, Martin, They ought to put him in jail for life. They should have no bail, no kind of bail for something like that.
Yeah,
that's wrong doing that.
Yeah.
Martin, I think what's going on in this country, you might laugh, but I'm going to tell you. All them talk shows you see on TV, they talk about sex and doing this and that. I think they ought to outlaw that, take that completely off of TV. You shouldn't show that computers. You should have to have a license to have a computer in your house. You got too much stuff coming on computers. Kids and all shouldn't allow to have a computer in the house. There's too much things going on in them things.
You know, I wouldn't go that far. I'll disagree with you on this note. I don't think it's technology that's changing the world. We're all sort of adapting to it. It does make it easier to get stuff. But for the two individuals that you're talking about, one,
yes, sir,
to put a TV in a jail cell and make him remember, I don't think if he had a conscience when he was committing a murder, he probably won't have a conscience after. I think the guy's just that sick. Secondly, any man that can do that kind of crime in a restaurant to a young boy, don't get me started. I might say something that I might go off on this kind of thing.
Yes,
that is crazy to me, and it's just sick. I don't think, computers didn't make that guy do that. He's just sick. So that's just my thoughts, But I do appreciate your opinion for sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah, people just people just sick in this world today, Martin. That don't make no sense.
No.
Look, I'm going to let you go. I know you got a bunch of other calls want to get on. It's nice talking to you, and tell your dad to take care of himself.
I sure will. Thank you, sir. HTV, welcome to Bayou Time. You're on. Go ahead, please.
How you doing tonight, Martin?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, this is getting out of hand in Louisiana, bro. It's all getting out of hand. I hope some of these politicians that make our laws are listening
Put your
tonight.
TV on mute because I'm hearing the feedback on it.
All right. I hope they're listening, because you know why? When something like this happens.
Go ahead. Put your TV on mute. I can still hear it. Just put the volume all the way down.
Okay. When something like this happens, it takes years and years, and these people know that. These politicians need to pass a law. I hope D. Richard and all of them, and Congress and senators and all, are listening to this. They need to pass a law where they can make this swift. Go through your appeals within a year and a half, and then you be put to death right away, beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the kind of law we need to have. I think we got a problem with the law. These people are not scared of the law anymore.
Right.
They shoot each other in New Orleans. It's like popcorn. Like we rabbit hunt. They're killing each other. They need to bring this death penalty back beyond a reasonable doubt and swift.
Yeah.
It's the time limit, 6 years and all. Let them go through their appeals in a year and a half.
I was one of those. I got to be honest. I've said it on previous shows that I always wrangled with the death penalty. I never was comfortable with the death penalty. But this one changed my mind. It changed my mind. And in the other case, in Thibodeau, changed my mind. So,
as far as
I'm for the death penalty.
This man here, he ought to be in Angola this morning. And look, where were the parents of this 12-year-old kid?
Well, listen, I got to say this because I asked that question. Let me just bring some reason. I don't want to blame the parents, and I'll tell you why. Because I have several people that work here that have children that age. So that's the first thing I said was, where are the parents? Well, here's the thing. If a young boy goes in the restroom, depending on what he's doing, it could take a little while. And so if a man jumps him from the start and is in there for a little while, there's no need of suspicion right away. And so I cannot blame the parents for what happened, because you think you're in a safe place. You think you're in a restaurant eating, and I can't blame Burger King either. This guy obviously stalked the situation and did what he had to do and he's going to
But
pay the price. So
Martin,
I
it's
can't
this.
place the blame on that.
How long did this take place? I mean, we'd have to study that.
We would.
You know, because if one of my grandkids goes in the bathroom and he's not out within a minute, I'm going in there and get him, 12 years old or not.
Well, I know, but
I mean,
really think about what you're saying. It could take a little longer if.
Well, I'll go in there and check and see what he's doing.
And that's right. But I'm just saying, I'm
What
not
is he
ready. I'm
doing?
not
Is he
ready to
using the
place
toilet?
blame. Well, I'm not ready to place blame yet on the parents because it could happen to anyone. It really could.
Or is he using the urinal?
Well,
I mean, that's common sense too.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming the parents
Yeah.
because they didn't expect this to happen neither.
No, they didn't.
But these laws we have are no good no more. They're outdated. And I hope D. Richard and them pass something next year to bring this justice system swift.
Yeah.
And people will start thinking before they shoot somebody or things like this. This is we getting as bad as New Orleans and Thibodeau, bro.
I never thought I'd be sitting up here in 25 years. It's never crossed my mind that there would be so much news coming out of Thibodeau. But I pray for the mayor. I pray for the police chief.
Yeah.
I pray for the DA because they got their hands full right now.
But it's a law change we need, a strict law change, and make it swift, where they know, okay, if I do this to somebody, within a year I'll be prosecuted, went through my appeals and everything. Put these type of deals in front of the list, in front, you know, and that's what they need to do, because people will think twice before they do it. Now they do it like some of them in New Orleans shot 4 people. They end up killing the witnesses. So they go walk in the street.
Well, killing has almost become routine.
That's exactly right. That's why I believe in the death penalty.
Yeah, it's
The
almost
death
become.
penalty beyond a reasonable doubt, though, Martin.
Yeah.
When you are 100% sure that happened.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand. That's why I'm saying in this case, I am for the death penalty.
Well,
No
that's
doubt.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're sure that this happened. You're 100%. And
That's
put
right.
these cases ahead. And Cam Warnoff's got a lot to do. I understand
Yeah, but no,
that.
he's going to do the right thing. But you know, he can't. I talked to Cam last week, and I respect him a lot because he's a straight shooter. And he was just telling me, he said, well, you know, Martin, I was hearing people on the show saying that we haven't come out and made a statement about the death penalty yet, but I didn't have a piece of paper on my desk yet from law enforcement detailing it. So he can't make a comment till he has the papers. He's got to be responsible. But he's going to do the right thing.
If he goes for the death penalty and that jury doesn't choose the death penalty, he walks.
Well, no, I understand, but Cam Morvant will do the right thing. I'm convinced of that.
Right.
You know, I'm
Otherwise,
convinced of
if he goes for life, well, he's going to get life. A jury is more apt to give somebody life than the death penalty.
Yeah, but
anyway,
anyway,
something like this, your peers will put you to death.
Right. Let me
And
get another
thing.
call, but I do appreciate you calling.
Wait, I need one little.
All right, make it quick because I got a lot of calls.
Okay. Just like these people are putting these teddy bears and all, where were these people when this couple needed help? All these people need to volunteer to go spend a day with a kid like that. Not after they're dead.
Okay.
I mean, the teddy bear, that boy ain't gonna see that nothing. If you're that worried about kids like that, you need to volunteer and help them.
Let me leave you with this thought.
All right.
Wait, let me leave you with this thought. How you know he won't see those teddy bears?
Oh, I'm talking about the concern.
I hear you, but I'm gonna leave you with that thought.
Everybody shows. It's just like when a person dies. Oh, he was a good person.
Right.
But while he was living, nobody, you didn't go see him. But when he died, you want to go see him.
You make a good point. Well taken. Thank you for calling.
All right, Martin.
Bye-bye.
And I hope these legislators listen.
All right. We're going to take a break. All the lines are lit up. We're going to come right back to you. If you want to be a first-time caller, 879-1231. Just some tough news to report, tough news to talk about, but join in on the conversation. We'll be right back.